Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are doing absolutely well. Guys, in this video we are going to practice actual aptitude questions that were asked in Cognizant GenC Assessment. So practicing these questions will be very helpful for you if you are also going to appear for your Cognizant GenC Aptitude Assessment round. Okay, so make sure that you watch the video till complete end so that you don't miss on any of the important questions and concepts. We have also seen that previously the questions have got repeated in aptitude assessments, so there might be some probability that the questions that you are practicing from this video might come similar or exactly same in your aptitude exam also. So make sure to watch the video till complete end, and if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet, as I regularly post these kinds of helpful videos for all of you. And if you are preparing for your GenC examination, this playlist is the must for all of you, because I have already covered all types of questions in this playlist. Okay, from your communication assessment to your next round, which is aptitude assessment, to your next round, which is technical assessment, and then your interview preparation. So make sure to check this playlist. Also, if you are finding this video helpful, comment helpful in the comment section, and if you want next part of this video, make sure to write down preparation video in the comment section. If I get a lot of preparation video comments, I will soon post another video related to your actual questions that were asked in the Cognizant GenC communication aptitude assessment. So without wasting any time, let's get started with today's video. Going to solve these questions which are asked in Cognizant GenC on aptitude assessment. So one by one we will be solving these questions now. Let's just start with the first question. This question that we have, the question is the number of ways to divide 8 students into two different groups of equal numbers to perform an experiment is. Okay, and we have the option is 140, 70, 60 and 120. So see guys, this question is based on combinations. Okay, combinations. So we have to find the number of ways to divide 8 students in two different groups of equal numbers to perform an experiment. Okay, so if you remember, there is a formula that is NCR is equals to n factorial divided by r factorial into n minus r factorial. Okay, we are going to use the same formula. So in our case, n value is what? 8 number of students are there, and we have to like two different groups of equal numbers, which means 4 right? So how many combinations will form? We will have to calculate that. So 8 factorial divided by 4 factorial into 8 minus 4 factorial. Okay, which is going to be 8 factorial divided by 4 factorial into 4 factorial. This can be written as 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay, and into 4 factorial. And this will be 4 factorial into 4, 3, 2, 1. This will get cancelled out, and then further cancelling we can do. So for example, 4 2s are 8, this can get cancelled. 3 2s are 6, this can get cancelled. So 2 5s are 10 into 7, which is going to be 70. The correct answer in this case is going to be option number B, which is 70. Hope you have understood it. Let's now move on to the next question. Let's look at this question. What is the minimum value of the following expression on the x-axis? We have the equation as 8a square plus 6a plus 4, and we have the different options that is given to us. See, before solving this question, you should know one thing, that a quadratic equation of this form, that is ax square plus bx plus c, becomes or reaches minimum or maximum. Okay, at what? A is equals to minus b by 2a. Okay, so this is like one general rule, okay, that you should know before solving this question. Now based on this, what we will do, we will like solve our equation. So see, in our equation, a is what? A is 3, right? A is 8, this one, right? Then b is 6, and then c is 4, right? B is 6 and c is 4. Now using this, what we will do, we will substitute these values in our this one. So a is equals to what? Minus 6 by 2 into 8, which is this one, right? Which is equals to minus 6 by 16, which is further equals to minus 3 by 8. Okay, so like cancelling it out with 2, it will give us this much. Okay, so we have got the value of a in this form. Now what we will do, we will start solving our equation. So see, 8a square plus 6a plus 4. Okay, 8a, which means 8 into 3 3s are 9, and 8 is a 64. Okay, basically I'm substituting this value in place of a, plus 6 into minus 3 by 8 plus 4. Okay, this will equals to how much? 72 by 64 minus 18 by 8 plus 4. Okay. Now we will further solve it by taking the LCM and all. So it will be 9 by 8. First of all, I'm cancelling this out. Okay. So 9 by 8. I'm cancelling it with 8. So 9 by 8 minus 18 by 8 plus 4. Okay. This will give us, finally solving it completely will give us 23 by 8. Okay. Which is equals to 2.875. Okay. And if you convert it into mixed fractions, it will be minus 3 by 8. Okay. So the correct answer is going to be option number C for this question. Hope you have understood it. Let's now move on to the next question. Let's look at this question that we have. The question is, if P is to Q is equals to Q is to R is equals to 7 is to 13, then we have to find the ratio P is to Q is to R, and we are given different options. We have to select the final answer from these given options. Let's try to solve this question. First of all, let's take the initial ratio that is given to us. P is to Q is equals to Q is to R is equals to 7 is to 13. Okay. Now, based on this, what we can write? Can we write this? P is to Q is equals to 7 is to 13 and Q is to R is equals to 7 is to 13, right? We can absolutely write this. Now, what we will assume is our value of Q. Let us consider that let Q is equals to 7x. Okay. Based on this, we have taken. So Q is having the ratio 7. So that is why we have assumed Q is equals to 7x. Now, what we will do? We will substitute the values basically from P is to Q is equals to 7 is to 13, which is this first equation. Okay. This one. Now what we are doing is we are substituting the value of P. So P can be written as what? P can be written as 7 by 13Q, right? Because see, I'll tell you quickly if you have not understood. P is to Q is 7 is to 13, right? Which can also be written as P by Q is 7 by 13. We are trying to find out P. So P can be written as 7 by 13Q, right? So that is what we are just doing here. So P is what? 7 by 13Q. And then what we will do, we will substitute the value of Q in this case, which is going to be, which we have assumed, right? 7x. So this equation is going to give us as 49 by 13x. Okay, this one. This is the value of P we have got. Now, again, what we will do from equation second one, which is Q is to R is equals to 7 is to 13. Okay, what we are going to do is this time we are going to find out the value of R. Okay, so R will be how much? R will be 13 by 7 and Q. Okay, so 13 by 7 into 7x. This is going to cancel 7 and 7. We are going to get 13x. We have found the value of P in terms of x. We have found the value of R in terms of x, and we have also assumed the value of Q in terms of x. Now let us substitute all these values. So P is to Q is to R. What we can write? 49x by 13. This is the P value which we have got. Next value is what? Q, which is 7x, which we have assumed, and R value that we have got is 13x. Now what we will do, we will just simply multiply 13 with all the three values to simplify the equation further. So 7x into 13 and 13x into 13. Okay, so here this will get cancelled out. This will be 49x, and then 13 into 7x will be 91x, and then 13 into 13 will be 169x. Okay, removing x from everywhere, we will get the final ratio as 49 is to 91 is to 169, which is going to be our option number C. That is why the correct answer for this question is option number C. Hope you have understood it. So we have this question now. Which two statements prove that Lisa and Jack are married? Okay, now see, we have different statements. Okay, and now few of these statements are totally irrelevant, and few of them are helpful in deciding the correct answer. Okay, so we have to find such statements which are helpful in finding our correct answer. Let's figure it out. Let's read the statements first of all. Lisa is married to Brian's only brother. Okay, let's see next. Lisa married to her high school sweetheart. Next is Jack and Lisa love each other. Next is Brian has the same parents as Jack, and last is Lisa and Jack first met in kindergarten. Okay, see, there are few things here. What is mentioned here is, first thing, if you notice option D, not option D but statement D, Brian has same parents as Jack. Okay, Brian has same parents as Jack means what? Brian and Jack are what? Brothers, right? They are brothers, right? Because they have the same parents. Now, what is the first statement was saying? Lisa is married to Brian's only brother. So Brian's only brother is whom? Jack only. So what is our question was? Lisa and Jack are married, which clearly states that, see, Lisa is married to Brian's only brother, which is all Jack. So this first statement is first of all helpful, okay, because it is telling us that Brian's brother is Brian has a brother, okay, and Lisa is married to that brother. Now second option is not at all helping, okay. And third option, Jack and Lisa love each other. This is also not at all helpful, okay, because it does not guarantees, okay, that the person you love will you will marry the same person, right? So that's also we will not consider this option also. Next is Brian has the same parents as Jack. Yes, this statement was helpful for us because with this statement only we got the confirmation that Jack and Brian are the actual brothers, right? Next is Lisa and Jack first met in kindergarten. So this doesn't also claims to clarifies it directly that they are married, okay, because you can meet anyone in the kindergarten, but that does not mean you will get married to them, right? So the correct answer in this case will be A and D, okay, A and D. So in this case your answer will be option number A and D. It is a like multi-select question, so you have to select both the options. Hope you have understood it. It was easy only. Basically you just have to think for a second, okay. So that is why I would suggest all of you guys that before solving or watching the solutions of these questions, try to attempt it, okay, by yourself, so that you will also get the practice how when it will come in exam, how you will attempt them, right? Let's now move on to this next question. Again we have this type of question where it is told that which two statements prove that Lily is a child. So our question is that there are two statements out of the given statement. We have to tell which of the two statements confirms that Lily is a child. Let's read all the statements first of all. First statement is Lily lives with her parents. Second statement is Lily is the little sister of Jack. Third statement is Lily believes in Santa. Fourth is Jack is still in school. And last option is Jack has just turned 13. So guys, again just pause for a second or a minute and then try to understand all of that. First, let's see first one. Lily lives with her parent. That does not clarifies it that she is a child, okay, because an elder person can also live with their parents. Next is Lily is the little sister of Jack, okay. Let's see further statements. Lily believes in Santa, okay. So this also does not clarifies anything because any elder person or older person also can believes in Santa, right? Next is Jack is in school. Jack is still in school, okay. Jack has just turned 13. See, Jack has just turned 13, which means Jack is of age 13, and in one of the statements it is told that Lily's little sister of Jack, which means Lily's age is smaller than 13, right? So both these statement combines tells us the answer, okay. So Jack is still in school also does not help because a person who is of like higher age can also be in school, right? So the correct answer in this case would be like statement B and statement E. They both are helping us in finding the correct question answer, which is that these both statements are proving that Lily is the child, okay. Statement B is telling us that Lily is the sister of Jack, and then statement E is telling us that the age of Jack is 13. Moving on to the next question now. Let's look at this question. So we have these three statements, okay. Based on that we are asked a question. Let's read the statements first of all. First statement is Xavier's aquarium houses more delta-tailed guppies than the marbled mollies. Let's read the second statement. There are more marbled mollies in the aquarium than there are swordtails. And statement 3 is the aquarium contains more delta-tailed guppies than the swordtails. Now the question is, if statement 1 and 2 are true, then statement 3 is what, okay. So see how to solve this question. First of all, let's again read one by one statement and note down the data. First statement is saying that Xavier's aquarium houses more delta-tailed guppies than marbled mollies, right? So let me write few things here. So more delta-tailed guppies, okay. This is more than what? Marble mollies, okay. We have written this one. Now what is the next statement saying? There are more marbled mollies in the aquarium than swordtails. So we can write this, okay, because marbled mollies are more than what? Swordtails, right? Next is third statement is the aquarium contains more delta-tailed guppies than swordtails, right? So this is true or not? See, delta-tailed guppies are clearly more than swordtails because they are more than marbled mollies. So that is why the statement is if 1 and 2 is true, then statement 3 is what? So the correct answer will be the statement 3 will also be true because statement 1 and 2 are sufficient for us to say that statement 3 is true, okay. So the correct answer for this question is going to be option number A, which is true. Hope you have understood the logic. Moving on now to the next question. Let's look at this question. We have the question mark in second row, okay, and we have to we have to tell which symbol will come here, okay, in this place of question mark. See, star cannot come, triangle cannot come, and circle cannot come because they all are in the same column already, and we cannot have more than one same symbol in the same column, okay. So because of that, we will eliminate star, triangle, and circle. So the only left option is square. So the correct answer for this question is going to be square. Question mark in the place of question mark, square should come. Okay, let's now see the next question. Let's look at this question. In this question, we have question mark at the first cell, okay, which is in first row and first column. Let's see which thing can come here, which symbol can come here. Obviously, star cannot come because star is in the same column. So we will eliminate star. Then we will see what are the other options. See, in the second row, if you see, already one square is there, one triangle is there, and one square, one triangle, and one star is there, okay, which means only place left for this is circle here, okay. So circle is already here, which means this position is blocked by circle, and so circle can also not come in this question mark place because circle is already coming in this column, right, at another place. We have now two options left, triangle and square. See, if we put square here, that is not possible. Can we put that? No, because in this row already one square is there. So square cannot come here. So the only place for square is here in this column. So square will come here and then triangle will come here. So the correct answer for this question is going to be square. That is, the question mark will be replaced with square. Let's look at this question. We have question mark in the third row. Okay, here we have to tell out of the given options which will come in the place of question mark. See, first of all, triangle cannot come here because triangle is already there in once in this column. So we have removed triangle as the possibility. Then we have square. So square also cannot come here because square is also there in the same row, right? So now we are only left with circle and star. So if you see, if we put a star here, okay, then circle has to go there, okay, then that is the correct sense. But if you think the other way, can you put a star here? No, because star is already coming in this row, in this column, right? So we cannot put a star there. So the only place for star for this row is here, and then circle can correctly come in that place. So that is why the correct answer for this question is going to be star. So star is the one which will be replacing the question mark in this case. Let's move on to the next one. Let's look at this question. We have to find out what will come in the place of question mark. We have four options: square, triangle, circle, and star. Okay, let's try to understand this problem. First of all, star cannot come because star is already there in this column, right? And one symbol cannot come twice in one same column, right? So we can eliminate star. Star is not going to be the option. Now let's move forward. See, before solving question mark, let's try to fill the positions in this second row. Okay, so in the second row already one circle is there, one square is there. Now we have two things which are left, that is star and triangle, that needs to be filled in these two places. Now obviously star cannot be filled in this place because already one star is coming, so star has to be filled here, and then the remaining one is what? Triangle. So triangle has to fill here. Now if you see, according to our question, triangle is also eliminated because triangle is already coming in this column, right? Now we are left with two options, which is square and circle. So if you see square, can you put square here? No, right? Because square is already occupied right in the same row. So you have to fill square here, and then circle can be filled here. So if you see, our question mark will be replaced with square. Okay, so the correct answer in this case is going to be square. Hope you have understood it. Let's now move on to the next question. Let's look at this question. We have to figure out what will come in the place of question mark. Okay, so see, first of all, let's try to eliminate the ones which cannot come in this place of question mark. So triangle and star cannot come because they are already coming in the same column, right? So these cannot be the options. Now we are left with circle and square. So see, we have circle and square. So in the same column, if we put can we put a square in this place or not? No, because square is already there in in this line, right? So definitely here we need to put circle. So what we are left with is square. So square will come here, right? So that is why the correct answer for this question will be square. So question mark will be replaced by square. Let's move on to the next question now. Let's look at this question. So we have the question mark here in the third row. Okay, so we have to fill one sign in from these given options such that it should not be repeating in the row and it should not be repeating in the column also. That is the concept we have to follow. Let's see. So see, obviously star and triangle cannot come because star and triangle are already coming in this row. So we can eliminate these two options, right? Now we are left with three signs, which is circle, plus, and square. So see, square cannot come in this place, right? Because square is already there in this row, right? And also if you see, now we are only left with two empty boxes in this column, so square cannot also come here also, because square is there in the first row also. So the only place for square that is left is this one. So question mark cannot be replaced with square, that is for sure, because square is going to come in the this last place. Now we have only two options with us, that is circle and plus. So see, circle can fit in both places, okay, as such there is no problem as of now. But if you see plus cannot go there, so the correct arrangement will be what? Plus will come here and circle should go there. So the correct answer should be that the plus should come in the place of question mark, and circle can fit in, but that is not the correct answer, because we also have to see the arrangement of the others also. So the correct answer for this question is going to be plus. Let's look at this question. In this one, we have to find out at the place of question mark, out of the given options, which symbol will come, okay? And the options are circle, triangle, star, square and plus. Okay, so let's see how to solve this question. But before that, I would suggest you guys that please pause for a moment, try to solve it on your own, and then you can proceed with the solution. This way you will get the better practice of solving these types of questions. Okay, let's now see. First of all, what we will do, we will try to eliminate which cannot come, right? So see, circle cannot come obviously, because circle is already there once in this row, right? So more than one circle cannot come again, so that is why we have eliminated circle. Let's eliminate in the same way square also, because square is also there in the same row. We can also eliminate plus, because plus is already there once in that column. Now we are left with only two symbols, that is star and triangle. So let's now try to see what can come here. Okay, in order to see what will come in place of question mark, we will try to figure out what can come here out of star and triangle. See, if you see in this row, can star come here? No. Why? Because star is already in this row. Okay, so star cannot come in this place. Can star come here? No, it cannot come in this place. So the only place is left for star in the second column is this one, right? C2 column is this one. Now if star itself is coming here, then the possibility of star coming in the place question mark is also eliminated. So now we are only left with one symbol, which is triangle. So the correct answer for this question is going to be triangle. So triangle will come in the place of question mark. Hope you have understood the logic. So make sure that you ask any doubts if you have in the comment section. Moving on to the next one. Let's look at this question. So in this question, we have this problem statement where we need to find out that in place of question mark, which of the given symbols will come. Okay, so let's try to solve this. Before that, if you want to understand how this logic works, I would suggest that please pause for a second, try to think on your own, and then you can proceed with it. Okay, see, the basic concept is one symbol cannot come twice in a row and in a column. So for example, if in this row a triangle is already there, so one more triangle cannot come, right? We know that. So let's eliminate triangle as one of the options and square as one of the options, because we have to find what will come in place of question mark, and triangle and square are already there. So now let's see what can come. Now we are left with plus and circle. So let's see, can we fit a plus here? Can we fit it? No, that is not possible. Why so? Because plus is already coming once, right? So the only option that we have is plus will come here and here circle will come. Okay, so that is why the answer for this question is question mark will be replaced with plus. Okay, that is why the correct answer will be plus. Hope you have understood it. So guys, before we move on to the next question, if you have any doubts, you can ask me in the comment section. And if you found this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel and make sure that you share it with your friends who are also preparing for these kinds of questions. Let's now move on to the next question. Let's look at this question. So in this question, we have question mark in the first place, right? That is in the first row. So now we have to find what sign can replace question mark here. Okay, while solving, we have to understand that in one row, one sign can come only once. Okay, and in one column, one sign can come only once. So let's see. Triangle cannot come in this place of question mark, because triangle is already there in this column, right? Also, plus can also not come, because plus is already there in this column. If you see, star can also not come, because star is there in this row, right? So we cannot have two stars in the same row. So that is why star can also not come. The only option that is left is circle. So if we put a circle here, that is following our conditions also. So that is why circle is going to come in this place. So circle is the answer of this question. Let's look at this question. So what we are told is, see, I'll tell you what is the question. First, we are told these two grids follow the same rule. Basically, this grid and this grid follow the same rule. We have to understand the pattern, and then we are asked a question based on that. Which of these groups follow the same rule that was followed in the given, like these two images? Okay, and now these are our option images. We have to tell. So let's mark the images. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, these are like 4 different grids. Okay, so we have to tell out of these 4 which of them are following the same pattern as per the question images. Okay, so let's try to understand the pattern. So the pattern is in the first row and in the last row we have this plus marks. Okay, and okay, now before guys watching the solution, I would suggest that pause the minute and think of it. Okay, then only your like muscle memory will increase, and then you will get the practice of solving these kinds of question. Otherwise, if you will watch directly, then you won't get it. Okay, so now we will proceed with the solution. So if you have also practiced or tried from your end, then you can start watching the solution. See now, in the first row and the last row we have plus here. Here also in the first row and the last row we have plus here. So the logic is first row and last row has plus in all the cells. Okay, basically based on this rule we have to find out. Now let's see this first option. See, in first option, first row does not have the plus in all the cells. Let's see second row. Yes, second row does have. So we can say yes, this is following the logic. Third row, the third image, yes, the third image is also following it. So we can say yes, this is also following the logic. And fourth again is not following the logic. So the correct answer for this question is going to be option number, like that is image number second and image number 3 are following the same rule as per the given images. Okay, so hope you have understood it. If you have any doubts, let me know in the comment section. Okay, and to see more such videos, you can check the complete playlist. Okay, that is there on the channel. So let's now move on to the next question. So guys, we have this question. Okay, and this is a DIY question for you, which means I am not going to tell you the answer of this question. You need to figure it out by yourself. First, let's read the problem statement. The problem statement is you are given a mathematical statement and you need to create a correct statement of correct combination of digits to make LHS equals to RHS. There is a note that is given to us, that is one digit may be used only once. In some cases, all the digits may not be available. Okay, so let's see how you can solve this. See, I'll tell you the condition, okay, but I'm not going to tell the solution in this case. So for example, if you have this as your expression, okay, now you have to select 3 digits out of the given options and you have to tell which of these digits will make your answer as 6. Okay, and the condition is you should not repeat one digit twice. For example, if you have taken a 2 here, then you cannot take 2 here and here. Okay, hope you have understood the like conditions and all. So make sure this is a DIY question. What you need to do, you need to solve it by yourself and you need to write down the answer of this question in the comment box. So make sure to attempt it. So guys, that's all for today's videos. Hope you found it helpful. If you have any doubts, please let me know in the comment section. Make sure to join me on Telegram and you can even follow me on Instagram and ask your queries in the Instagram DM as well. And guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure to do so that you don't miss any important updates from the channel. So that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching the video.